Hey guys, it's Robert again. I want to say welcome to my channel, and if you're new to this channel, please check out my videos, and if you do like everything you see, please subscribe. And if you're already my subscriber, welcome back guys. I do appreciate it. If you haven't been getting notices of the new videos that's been going on, make sure you hit the little bell icon over here. So I am back to talk about the Tacoma here, and I've had this since March 2017, and there's one video that I haven't made all this time, and that is the why I don't like about my Tacoma video. So now I'm here. I've had it long enough to say that I know what I don't like about my Tacoma. So how many things am I going to talk about? 6. So number 6, the one thing I hate about my Tacoma is that little cup holder area that's chrome. If the sun hits it just right when you're driving, it shines right up in your eyeball, even underneath my sunglasses. A lot of people complain that the hood scoop over here causes more glare, and since I wear polarized sunglasses most of the time, I don't have issues with that. But like I said, that light on that cup holder creeps up right behind my glasses, and that drives me crazy. The 5th thing I don't like about my Tacoma is how they design all their buttons or their controls inside the cabin. If you notice on the left hand side of your steering wheel column that they get all these different size switches. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. They're just like odd, wider. Like all of them are different. On the right, they're not as different. But on the 18s and 19s, they've moved them around a little bit more to make them look a little bit more uniform, but they still don't look that good. Just an oddball thing that Toyota did. Doesn't make sense at all. All right, number 4, the one thing I hate about this Tacoma. Now, if you guys don't know it, my Tacoma is actually a 6-speed manual, not an automatic transmission as many do have. And one of the things that drives me crazy, I mean totally crazy, is that the shifter shakes. It vibrates all the time. And if I'm going off-roading on a rougher road, it gets really bouncy. I've had a lot of cars and trucks in my life that were manuals, and none of them did that except for one. That was a 1993 Camaro V6. 1993. It's 2018. Come on, Toyota, you guys gotta fix this or figure out something. I'm sure there's a science to why it's shaking. It's something to do with the design, and since I'm not an engineer, I won't go into it, how or why not. If you guys want to chime in, go ahead, but I just know I don't like it. All right, number 3 of the things I hate about my Tacoma is sound system. I mean, I paid $35,000 for this truck, and I expect to have a decent sound system. And, you know, for what it is, it's not that great. You would think that technology has gone farther enough that they could put a better sound system. What I noticed is that listening to the radio, it's not bad, and a couple of the MP3s from the USB drive. So one day I decided to drop in a CD that I had. When I played that CD, it just didn't sound good at all. It sounded very flat. I mean, AM radio sounds a lot better than where it came off from a CD, which is totally unexpected. So now I'm actually on the search to see how I can fix that. All right, the number 2 thing I hate about this Tacoma is when I first got it, and actually before I got it, is the seating. I'm 6'1", and one of the issues I have is when I get into this Taco, I always have to duck my head. Now I am fortunate, very fortunate, not to have the tech package with the moonroof. With my height, it takes up a lot of headroom, and I don't know how I could fit in it, especially since the seat itself is non-adjustable. It has no tilt, it has no height, it's just front, back, and recline. So there's nothing else you can adjust on it. It's a very stiff setting. So Toyota just says, hey, you know what? If you want to be comfortable, you're just going to have to deal with it. Luckily, I've added my Classio seat covers, and that's helped a lot as far as helping with my back and my butt as far as cushioning. The cloth seat is a little bit hard, but Toyota, you would think, even on the top-of-the-line Pros, they would add more features, such as power seats. Doesn't take that much to do. Or I wish there was a swap out there to do, which I haven't been able to find. All right, the number 1 thing I hate about my Tacoma. Yes, the number 1 thing that I hate. I wish this thing had a V8, a small V8 at least. So in my family, we actually had a Lexus GX 470. It was a little 4.7 liter V8. But it had a good amount of power for what it was. It wasn't the fastest, and it wasn't the most powerful, but it was very reliable, it was quiet, and it was torquey. These trucks right here, the 3.5 liter V6, is not torquey. That is not in the definition of what a third-gen Tacoma is. In fact, I like to describe to people how this engine works as a Toyota version of Honda's VTEC engines. It has no bottom end truly, but when you wind it up after a higher RPM, you get that VTEC type of feeling.
Soon, Junior.
And that's when you notice it kind of picks up. It's not the slowest thing out there, but the power curve's just a little bit different, and I wish they could do something with that. I truly wish there was an option of a V8. The last midsize truck, if I remember correct, was the Dodge Dakota, and they had a V8. And I truly wish this one had, because the MPG on this manual is not that great. I believe it was 1721 EPA rated, and I never got 21, but at the same time, I did not drive highway. But I expected it to be a little bit better, and now I'm getting close to V8 MPG with the bigger tires and everything. Unfortunately, with that one, I can't fix anything about it. That's just a wish list. I don't have the money to DIY and put in a swap. If I did put in a swap, I definitely would have super good fun. But all in all, these are the things I hate about the truck, but there are a lot of things I like about the truck. So I'll talk about what I like in the future videos to let you know why I still kept hardshell toggle. Lastly, I want to say thanks again for watching my video. And if you have any questions or comments, post them below. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.